I feel like this should be one of those like health class experiments where they're like, don't have sex or you have to carry a baby around the Appalachian Trail.
We are the Crawfords. We have 6 kids and are hiking the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile hike from Georgia to Maine. We don't know if we can finish it, but we are doing it together.
I went to sleep, I was in water. It's a miracle.
Good morning. We're at the shelter. Those are our clothes drying. The fire's still going from last night. Also, look who we ran into yesterday. He's back. You want to say hi to your mom again?
Hi, Mom. Oh, she probably hasn't seen this yet. Hi. By the time you see me, this will be rabbinical again. I promise you.
Kids are moving a little slower this morning. Our gear scattered everywhere because it was all wet. Look who's still sleeping over there, though. Cammy and I slept up there. Silver slept over there, and 2 other people slept over there.
That's my blueberry one. Don't butt me really fat off.
Yeah.
Rainier, what are you eating for breakfast?
Muffin.
Muffin? Is that like dessert? He said,
Yeah.
can I have some dessert?
Our clothes are mostly dried out because Ben made this huge fire. Eating my muffin while I'm walking because it just takes me a long time to pack up my stuff. It's not raining right now, which is nice. It's actually kind of cool out. Feels good.
Okay, which one do you want? You can carry one of them.
The mommy and the basket.
No, just one. I know. No, just one stick. We have this battle every time, or he wants to bring both of his sticks. But I feel like I'm being generous by even carrying one of them. So, hey, listen, we'll get another one later, okay? All right. His stick just fell out. We have kind of a rule that when it falls out, we don't pick it up. We'll get another one later, okay?
2 sticks.
2 sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably get 2 sticks later. One of our traditions while we're hiking is when we see a big rock, Rainier likes to touch them. You ready to touch this one?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at those big rocks right there. Oh, here's another one. All right.
Look at that.
Oh, you did it.
The 3 cute animals I seen was like the 6 chipmunks, and like there was just like a couple of these like baby ducks swimming in this little like stream with the mama duck, and that was really cute, and all like the bunnies that we saw.
There's this road that goes all the way, it like parallels the AT the whole way through the Shenandoahs. It's like I love it and I hate it at the same time. I mean, it's like kind of depressing to have to like cross a road when you're like trying to like be in the wilderness. And I think we crossed this road like 20, did I say that right? We crossed this road like 27 times. But at the same time, it also brings a lot of amenities to us, like restaurants and campsites, and if we wanted to get picked up, that would be really easy. So, love it and I hate it.
Man, I just remembered I have an apple pie in my backpack, and now every step I take.
Is it apple pie?
Yeah, you wake up, you hear that? Yeah, I'm vlogging, I'm not talking to you. But now every step I take, all I can think about is wanting that apple pie inside of me. Might have to stop here pretty soon. There we go. 480 calories.
Not done with that. Bite.
You want a little bite? Here you go. It's kind of a big bite. What do you think of that? Hey, stop looking at that. You want more?
Yeah.
All right. What is that? Caterpillar home.
For lunch, we're having peanut butter and honey sandwiches, but where we resupplied, the only bread they had was Hostess brand, and so it got a little squished.
It's like when you cut the bread in half when you make a sandwich, except for it's already cut in half. Except for you just have to stretch it out a little bit.
We're trying to get to, I think it's like a restaurant store type thing. So we're kind of eating this as like a snack before and maybe have a later lunch. So yeah.
Okay, interesting development. So the kids really want to get to this store all day. They've been blazing ahead, and then every time we catch up to them, they're like, oh, you're so slow. What have you been doing? We've been here for an hour. So I said, hey, you want to actually go faster? Why don't you guys take turns carrying Rainier? And Dove was like, all right, I'll do it. So here we go. We're gonna trade packs. You think you're gonna be able to do it?
I've already thought about doing it, but I didn't know if I'd be allowed. But yeah, I think.
Oh, you're allowed. All right. Rainier, what's gonna happen?
That's key.
Dove's carrying you?
It's like as
All right. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, how's it feel?
No, people are gonna think you're the mom.
Fine. Right now, I don't know. Maybe we'll.
All right. See you guys later. All right, we are just catching up to them. We are about 2 miles in. How was that?
Good.
Good? How was that, Dove?
Hey, hold on, buddy. Hold on. It was.
Oh, we gotta take his foot out.
Like this, remember? It's easier for me to walk fast than to walk slow with something heavy.
Oh, you're cruising there. I feel like this should be one of those like health class experiments where they're like, don't have sex or you have to carry a baby around the Appalachian Trail for 2,000 miles. All right, bye-bye. Just made it to the store, which means Dove carried Rainier 5.2 miles. Look at him. He looks pretty sucked out.
I need dessert.
I guess we're gonna leave him out here while we go in there.
The whole world.
Don't call CPS. It'll be too late. What do they got?
Candy section, like a chip section, and yeah, ice cream section right there.
Dang it. No apple pies. What's that? Blueberry ugly. Alright, 95 cents. I'll try that. Just got a cheeseburger I'm pretty excited about. I got a Frappuccino, a Gatorade, and a beer. I'm pretty sure I should drink the Gatorade first. Is that how that works? And those two will help cancel each other out.
I just have my humble Coke and cookie ice cream sandwich and a moon pie.
I got cookie ice cream sandwich and chocolate milk.
I got a creamy Butterfinger ice cream bar and salt and vinegar Pringles. I might eat the whole thing. And to wash that down, I got a Coke.
I got a frozen jumbo burger, which me and my dad microwaved. I was not wanting it until like right after I said that, my tummy started grumbling, so I was like, whatever. And I haven't regretted it. Tastes really good.
I got a really hungry.
Ice cream cone that's falling apart and tipping over. And a smoothie and some powdered sugar donuts.
So
I got the same thing Memory got.
60 seconds.
Don't judge me.
Beer and cold cereal.
Breakfast of champions. Be an hour and a half.
Oh, it's your second? That's your dessert?
I was gonna say, you've been here for a while, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look who woke up.
How's it going, good sir?
Where are we at?
Laundry detail?
Store! Yeah, you woke up and there was all these wonderful treats lying around. I just found out my 95-cent Blueberry Ugly. Look at this.
It's really ugly.
Has 530 calories. Who's carrying you? Dove's carrying you.
It was really fun to stop in the middle of the day and be able to eat like things that you can't carry when it's super hot, like ice cream and chocolate milk and stuff. But it made me feel a little bit gross inside. I don't know if it's just because I drank from the same chocolate milk bottle as Rainier did, or I haven't taken a shower in a really long time. And the showers there cost $1 for 5 minutes. And we'll probably be able to take showers tomorrow night, but I feel really gross right now.
It is so weird. My pack like doesn't talk to me or doesn't ask to sing songs. Or whenever I pass like rocks like this, I want to be like, hey Rainier, you want to touch the... And then I realize I'm like all alone. I miss that little guy.
Kind of freaking out a little bit right now. I think I still have PTSD from yesterday getting completely drenched. If you look over here, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's super dark. But if you look on this side, it's not. I'm just really hoping that this rain, I think we have like 1.5 miles to our tent sites. Really hoping it doesn't come until we got everything inside. We have switched over to all of our rain gear. It's not like pouring yet, but it's, I think, about to. It's definitely raining. Hopefully it'll stop enough. Hopefully it'll stop enough so that we can get our tents up, but I don't know.
I don't know if you can see, there's these massive hail drops bouncing now. Oh, ouch! Ah.
We are in a wet, smelly, sticky tent right now, and we're not gonna make dinner. We're just gonna live off of our snacks and gummy bears, and it kind of sucks right now being here, but all our wet stuff, or most of it, is piled out there. And
Smells like wet dog.
Rainier is a little crazy. right now. Like puddles in between these like pad things, and there's dirt everywhere. And I haven't had a shower in 4 days.
Get up. We need to do this. Come on. Everyone wants to see you.
Oh yeah, right.
That was crazy town.
Oh, right.
It's so hard to explain. Like, we can't really film when it's chaos out there, but like, it feels like the world's ending. Like, it's raining. You can't even think. There was this like lightning.
Oh my gosh, that freaked me out.
Felt like it was in my brain. I can't even describe how loud it was.
And we're just going higher and higher.
But it like hurt my ears, and then the brightness, like the lightning, it felt like a flashbang.
Yeah.
I was like disoriented for a second. It was like actually like scary. Just the sound was scary. Oh man, so we're going through that, just soaking drenched, not knowing what our campsite's gonna be like, setting up the tent in the pouring rain.
It was really cool though to see all the kids pitching in. Like I felt like everyone just was like all hands on deck.
Yeah, and then everyone's just in the tent, and then like having the time of their life. And it's just like this roller coaster.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And everyone's like dry, and everyone's eating like leftover snacks because we didn't really want to cook dinner. Except I didn't even have to eat anything because you guys remember I had that awesome cheeseburger, the beer, the frappuccino, the Gatorade, the chips, the ice cream sandwich, the Cheetos. Okay, the final thing I wanted to address today was Dove carrying Rainier.
Oh, I know.
What happened today, it was like really weird. I found myself as like a dad. I don't know if I'm ready to admit that like my teenage daughter, my 17-year-old daughter is like stronger than me and more capable. Like I had this thing where I was like, oh, I'm the one that needs to like carry Rainier.
Yeah.
Like he's 44 pounds and I got it. I'm the strong dad.
The pack is 40.
The pack is 44 pounds. And I'm like, you know, the slowest guy. I need the most brakes. And my teenage daughter just like grabs him and like rips up the hill, and I'm like, maybe I need help. But I was like, oh crap. Like, I mean, in one sense, I'm like super proud, and that's like the most exciting thing ever. Yeah. To need help from your kids and to see your kids like surpass you in their abilities. But it's also like really humbling. And to be like, you know, I just realized, I don't know, if we wouldn't have had this kind of like unique circumstance, I wouldn't have asked for help. I wouldn't have thought about it, and I would have assumed that she couldn't do it. Like, I have to do this. But now this changes everything. Which is kind of
what we thought. Like, oh, we were trying to teach like the kids a lesson.
I think I learned the lesson.
Because they kept on bitching about like how slow we were, and so Ben had that idea of like, well, we should let them carry Rainier for a mile.
Carry the kid for an hour. Then you'll see how hard it is, how awesome I am.
And then we realized. Yeah, it was like something we were trying to teach him, and then we realized we got taught. Like
this type of like information for us, this is a game changer, because I feel like we've been dicking around with gear. I mean, I left my nice rain jacket at home. This thing I wore today like isn't even waterproof, and I was soaked to the bone to save like 3 ounces. And those type of decisions, like, you know, make or break you like 1/10 of a mile or maybe a 1/2 a mile a day. This type of thing, if the kids can help with Rainier and we can rearrange pack weight, this could save us 2, 3, maybe even like 5 miles a day, I think. So this is actually like a huge deal for our trip. So I don't know how to yet process this, like whether Dev and I should like trade off with Rainier or whether I should, I don't know. But the way I have to think about this is like kind of the group leader in a way, is like, how do we speed up the slowest person? It's not about like, you know, what's all fair, but people have different abilities and different strengths. And as keeping the group going, like if we can speed up the slowest person always, the group's going to be happier in the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know, so cool you guys watching. I mean, it's like really symbolic in a way. Like she just turned 17 yesterday to me. And in addition to everything I said yesterday for her birthday, I'm like super thankful to watch my daughter, who is strong and also like has a desire and willingness to help and to be with her younger brother. So I was just like blown away by that the entire day. I mean, it was like a literal weight off my shoulders. And I was like light as a feather, and I just enjoyed walking the rest of the day and even like filming and thinking about other things.
And I became the slowest person, and I started to think, we need to put some stuff in my pack and your pack. I'm like,
yeah, well, I think we do need to rearrange things now that we have different options, but
it's a game changer.
So,
well, and the other thing is that much weight on Ben all the time is actually really has a lot of wear and tear on his body. And so I'm like thankful that, you know, Dove can kind of help you that way. And I mean, I just didn't know how sustainable it was to go all the way to Maine, even though we're already almost halfway through.
I don't really like to complain about it. My shoulders are pretty raw, my hips are always raw, my right leg is numb. Like,
yeah, that's not
for
good.
the last like 3 weeks.
You just told me that today. I'm like, what?
Well, I don't want to like worry people, and it's like, it's just like the outside of the legs. So.
Oh, well, we don't need that. So.
If you know what causes that, you can put it in the comments. I think if it's like a heart attack, it'll probably be too late, because this video is 2 weeks before and I might be dead, but...
If we're not struck by lightning first. I was so scared.
Dude, that one lightning bolt, that was fucking real. I mean, that was like...
That felt really close.
I've never felt or heard lightning like that in my life.
Like, it felt like it was right above our heads.
It was
like,
so loud.
Oh, man.
But we climbed in the tent. Cammy got naked in the tent because we had to leave all our warm clothes out. So that was a highlight.
Of your night.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever it takes. Jeez. All right, you going to bed? We have to say goodnight. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
The rain is supposed to be crazy tomorrow, too.